Now, I'm gonna I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. Somehow, some way, but I feel like Sony have been taking Xbox kindness for weakness. And now that Xbox start clapping back, Sony can't take it. That's just being real, bro. That's being real. And Sony have been playing a dangerous game. They have been gambling with their fan base, which is that's something you don't ever do. The fan base, should I say the fanboys, are mad about the Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal, have been approved in Brazil. They're mad at the price hike, because pretty much Sony feels like we have to be greedier and grimier every week of the year. They have been salty, bitter, and hurt. The fanboys have been brainwashed because Sony have been still cheating on the PS5 with the PS4. Like we already know, they're still doing cross-gen. And the fanboys are upset. Yeah, they don't understand it. But you got to understand, if Sony can't keep up with demand, they have no choice. You have 100+ million PS4s still out there. You only have a few million PS5s out there. So they have no choice but to still support PS4, And Sony have been dogging out their fan base for a long time. They have been greedy, grimy, shady, doing all these little exclusive backdoor deals behind Xbox back, Nintendo back, PC back, cloud gaming back. Now it's time to clap back. And this right here just really makes Sony look bad, bro. Like the Xbox Series S is on sale for like around $250. Sony jacked the price up on PS5 to like around $550 to like $600. I haven't seen bundle packs for like $800-900. Like where is the value in that? And then you got to buy a $70 game, or forbid you need 2 games because you're gonna get tired of that one game. They don't want to compete with Game Pass. So we already know what the value is right there. You pay $1 to subscribe once you get the console on the Xbox Series S, and it's only $250. And you still got, and if you can get a year subscription and still come out cheaper. Now you're playing Game Pass all year long. All year long. And you're gonna get AAA bangers day one. And you mean to tell me Xbox ain't where it's at right now? The value is at Xbox, bro. Do not go get a PS5 and get ripped off if you don't have the money to afford it. I'm just being real. I'm trying to bring the gaming community value without you guys getting ripped off, and bring it to your attention what's going on over there at Sony. They're greedy, bro. You cannot trust anything that comes out of Jim Ryan's mouth. The only thing he's focusing on is not bringing you value. It's how far he can dig into your pockets. Every week, every day, there's a new story, a new article. The content creators, Twitter, everybody is talking about it. So don't play like you haven't been warned when you go out there and spend your hard-earned money on buying a PS5 and you can't afford it later on down the line because he keeps jacking the price up every week, every month. He's finding a new way to suck money out of the fan base like a vacuum cleaner. I mean, just make it make sense. You're gonna make the PS5 cheaper, but charge the fan base more. Man, y'all don't hear me out here, man. Y'all playing around. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. This is crazy because I think I went over this already about how crazy the announcement of Sony actually saying that they're going to bring out next year like over 30 million PS5s, right? So to me, that is like Christmas to scalpers. I don't know about you guys. That is like the Happy New Year's for scalpers. Like, I mean, it's just they're gifting them a present. Like, about announcing this is not gonna make it easier to get one. It's gonna make the value go up because they're trying to announce this around the holidays. So you already know what goes down around Christmas in these gaming streets. Everybody's there. They're gonna sell out all of the Xboxes, all of the Nintendos, all of the PlayStations. So you're gonna have to wait either like January, February before you even see any more of them rolling out, because once the hype dies down after Christmas, it's pretty much like, oh well, I ain't get one for Christmas, so I'll just wait until I come across one online or do a walk-in. You know, now see, like I said before, I don't know if this is a smart move by Sony or a dumb move. Now it's a smart move business wise, because you know you're gonna sell out of all of them. They already know. Now can they keep up with demand? Who knows? Who knows? Do you really believe anything that comes out of Jim Ryan's mouth? This guy have been telling us lies since the beginning of time, and you're really gonna sit here and believe him? Oh, we're gonna try to get a PS5 in everybody's hands that want one. First of all, you went up on the price. Second of all, you're stealing from your own fan base. Even your little fanboys, even your little ponies, all of them that back you up. Yeah, oh yeah, Jim Ryan is digging deep into your pockets. And you know why? You know why? Because Sony don't think they can do anything wrong. They're trying to block. Oh my goodness. It's just an ongoing cycle. It's like a hamster wheel. It just goes on and on like a merry-go-round. They're fighting, they're feuding back and forth. They're trying to stop blocking deals. They're trying to do blocking rights. They're trying to stop games from coming to Game Pass. They have been paying under the table money to stop games from coming to Xbox, PC, and Nintendo. And they've been doing it for years. They even stopped games from coming to Sega back in the day. This ain't nothing new. This is nothing new, people. This have been going on for years and years and years. And it's up to the content creators and the gaming community to finally say something about it and just stand up for what's right. Because we do have to do better. As a gaming community and gaming fans, you know, we have to do better and fight against all of the ponies and fanboys, because we already know they're telling them that it's okay to do these things, and that's what's messing up everything. And it's just like, it's bull crap, man. I'm talking about it don't make any sense to be this greedy, this grimy, this shady, low down, doing backdoor exclusive deals on Xbox and have all these exclusive rights that they're buying up for stuff like Spider-Man, Wolverine, Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, Street Fighter, you know, doing all these little blocking deals, stopping everything from coming to Xbox. Oh boy. But whenever Xbox make one big deal and try to buy Call of Duty, now it's a problem. You see what I'm saying? It's like the scale is always, the goalpost always moves more towards Sony's side. Like, they can't do nothing wrong. And I'm so sick and tired of the gaming industry just have so much favoritism towards Sony just because they're known for their AAA bangers. But that's their profession. That's what they signed up to do. You know, they're not even doing a good job of that right now. And it's crazy because you have a certain group of fanboys that make Jim Ryan feel like he can't do anything wrong. So he goes to all these little regulators over there in UK and throws these little tantrums. He's paying under the table money so they can help block the Call of Duty Activision deal. See, I have to keep you guys updated. See, like I said before, I'm just a messenger. So I'm hearing left and right what's going down in these gaming streets. Oh yeah, man, it's getting crazy. It's some backdoor, dirty, grimy, nasty, scheming stuff going over at Sony right now. And a lot of people are trying to ignore it. Those fanboys trying to ignore it. Oh, we got all the AAA bangers over here. Sony always been better than Xbox. But now that Xbox is competing, why are you crying? Why are you so butthurt? Why are you so offended? Why are you so in your feelings? If Sony have been at the top of their game, right? They're the market leader. They're at the top of the mountain. Nobody can tell Sony anything. Nobody can tell Sony anything. They're at the top of the mountain. Nobody can actually convince them that they're doing anything wrong. They're stuck in their ways. They're stubborn. They have that old school way mentality of thinking that they've been doing in the 90s. And they're thinking it's going to work now in this generation. So they're going to still be trying to sell you these plastic boxes, overpriced, overhyped, remake stations. They're going to keep recycling games. Oh yeah. Now I'm hearing about they're gonna make a remake Call of Duty. They're about to remake, what is it, Black Ops 2 or something like that. I'm like, can we just stop and think for a minute? What is the point of that? If you're not gonna remake things that we're asking for, what's the point of just ignoring their own fan base? And see, this is why Stadia died. This is why Sega died. This is why so many other gaming little systems and consoles croaked in the gaming graveyard, died, dead, rolled over in their grave. This is the reason. Because they don't want to listen to their fan base, the people that are supporting them. It's like your team, right? Like you got a basketball team. And the fans are saying, hey, you need to draft this player because he's one of the best players in college. One of the number one players in college. And the idiotic, stupid school drafts a level 10 player at the bottom of the list. And the guy that they were supposed to get goes off and win a championship with another team. That's what happens in the gaming industry. We're giving them the recipe. Cloud gaming is the way to go. Sony don't want to do it. But yet and still, they want to brag about how they're going to bring out 30 million PS5s. But it's a high premium quality console. Yes, it's quality, it's premium, but it's coming with a premium price tag. That's the problem, people. It's not bringing you value. They're not focusing on PlayStation Plus Premium. And you know what I came up with? You know what I thought about? You know what I thought about? About why they may be purposely doing that? Why they don't want to focus on PlayStation Plus Premium? They're focusing on everything else right now. Because first of all, they want to focus on trying to stop this Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal and stop Xbox from buying it. Sony is the greediest, grimiest, scheming, nastiest company I ever seen in my life. Now they may be doing a little self-sabotaging here to purposely say, well, we don't have nothing. We don't have nothing to fight against Game Pass with. You're not even trying. It's like when have oh my goodness, when have a company ever got credit for not trying? They want you to give them a cookie for not trying to compete with Game Pass. And we darn what, come on now. We already know those Decepticons can do it over there at Sony. We already know Jim Ryan can do it. All he have to do is send the games to PlayStation Plus Premium Cloud Gaming, to PC and mobile. Like I said before, it's 1.6 billion people over there cross seas in the Japanese market, Asian market, gamers. Over 95% of the people in the world are on their mobile phones gaming. 95. So you mean to tell me you're not going to try to figure out a way to make a mobile app that runs off the internet, that you can just stream your games and do the same thing? You're not going to focus. Let me tell you, you're not going to focus on making a Game Pass competitor app to go to a mobile phone, which you got to go up against Call of Duty on mobile, stuff like that. Roblox and all these other little Candy Crush games and all that stuff like that. You know how much money that is Sony is missing out on? Being stubborn and ignorant and dumb and trying to be greedy but doing it the wrong way. It's like hustling backwards right now. Sony is hustling backwards. Hustling backwards, bro. Like, that is crazy. For your own fan base, man, focus on cloud gaming. Not VR. What is VR going to do? Like, you have this. You're buying another whole PlayStation. As a matter of fact, you don't even worry about getting a PS5 if you can't find one. Get a Steam Deck. You can play all of the PS5 games on there you want, because we already know PC is the new PS5. It's true. All of the PS5 games are going to PC in the future. And now they were talking about doing day ones. You don't think those My Little Ponies running around in the barnyard going crazy? All on Twitter complaining. Oh, this ain't fair. This ain't fair. Why are they doing that? Jim Ryan is backstabbing us. He's playing for the other team. You don't think they're in their feelings about that? You know, and you say you wanna make 30, you wanna bring 30 million PS5s out. Scalpers are gonna take 5 to 10 million of them because you're announcing it up front. You're not just doing it. Like, you should just bring them out and everybody just mysteriously be shocked. Like, whoa, I'm starting to see PS5s. Now, you could have announced it like months back, but now you're broadcasting it. Like, come on now. Once you broadcast that type of news, like, either you're doing it purposely to fill your pockets up because you know for a fact they're going to get scalped. Half of those PS5s are not going to fans and the fan base. They're going to somebody's garage, back door, or room, or storage. We already know. Look at eBay. Sign on right now. Go to eBay. You think I'm lying, man? Man, come on, man. Man, still you want to brag about this? Sony is making all the wrong moves, but trying to pretend like they're making the right moves. They ain't even hyping up. They ain't even turned up and lit about God of War Ragnarok. I'm more hyped over Gotham Knights than God of War. And that is a shame, bro. I'm turned up to the tenor to play Gotham Knights. But God of War, I don't know nothing about it. Can anybody find Waldo? I seen them throw a little trailer out there. You know, I guess maybe word got back to the front office up there at Sony that we've been complaining about. We ain't seen no gameplay, but that's just like a little trailer. That's not actually gameplay. We want to see what we're going to be getting, what the experience is going to be. People are talking about, oh, it's just going to be a copy and paste, a remake. It's just going to pick up where it left off. I'm like, yeah, that is the point. But at the same time, we want to see something from God of War. You're bragging about you finna bring out 30 million. You're bragging about you're gonna bring out 30 million PS5s. These people want to see what they're gonna be getting. You're gonna be bragging about that. And you're gonna jack the price up an extra $50 to $100. You don't think this fan base are getting fed up with Sony? You don't think this whole trying to block the Call of Duty Activision Blizzard is getting super annoying right now? It's entertaining now, don't get me wrong, to see Jim Ryan cry, but it is kind of getting annoying. It's like, because they're missing the point. They are missing the point, bro. Like they have lost. Sony is slowly losing their identity, and I'm hoping they can get it back before the end of this year is out and get back on track come New Year's. They are losing their identity, man, and it's sad. Because this ain't the same Sony we once knew. We grew up on back in the 90s and the early 2000s, and all of the new gamers that switched over to PlayStation. Now a lot of people, do you know that people are switching over to Xbox? People are trading in their PS5s because they can't keep up. It's costing too much. Inflation, the cost of living is too high. They want to keep it, and that's a sad thing, bro. That is sad to even think that you got to get rid of your PlayStation because the value is too high. It's too high. I can't keep up. It's $70 a pop. Some people are living paycheck to paycheck. Some people were so nasty. These little fanboys and little ponies were picking on people. Oh, you can't afford it. You shouldn't have it. You got other things to worry about. Now, why would you even say something like that don't ever do that. First of all, don't ever look down on someone else that's less fortunate than you. Because, oh yeah, you can be brought down too. You know what I'm saying? You can fall on hard times too. You know? So that ain't cool. I don't ever want to see nobody picking on somebody else, talking about, oh, you can't afford it. Why are you even worrying about a PS5? Now that was just disgusting to even hear something like that. Like, this is it. Come on now, it's just gaming. Why you don't have to take it that far? Come on now, that's a little too far right there. But yeah, man, that's crazy that they're announcing they're gonna make 30 million consoles, but they're not bringing us value. And they don't want to compete. Are they self-sabotaging PS5? I don't know. Maybe they're doing it to the regulars. Well, you see, Game Pass got over. Game Pass. Why? It's another point I want to make before I close it out. Why are they so hell bent on making 30 million PS5s, and they know that's about around the amount of subscribers on Game Pass, about around 30 million? Why is it that special number? Why does it have to be 30 million? Why can't it be more like 40, 50 million? Why does it have to stop at 30? Because they know Game Pass has around 30 million plus, either, or it's like right there at 30 million or plus 30 million. Somewhere in that range. You see what I'm saying? So it's to reel all of the fans back in, because people are complaining about engagement. Sony was complaining about engagement. Well, if you stop overpricing everything, maybe people won't leave. You ever thought about that, dodo birds? Jeez Louise. But man, it's crazy out here. And I think I'm gonna leave it right there, guys. Make sure you guys smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you guys can be notified on all of the new latest and greatest news in these gaming streets. And if you would like to jump into the Xbox ecosystem or the PlayStation ecosystem, just click the links down in the description. And I'm trying to bring a little more value to the gaming industry, to the gaming community, to the gaming fans. So this is something you guys can try out if you would just like to try something out. If you have like a PS5, mainly because, you know, since everything is so overpriced. And if you click the link in the below, it would be like something like GameFly. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys have heard about that, but you can jump into that as well and have them deliver games to you for like around 70 some odd cent a day, something like that. 70 cents to $1, I think, something like that a day. But this will let you try a game out before you spend $70 to $80, depending on the region or the country you're in. So I'm just trying to give you guys a better way to game cheaper and bring you guys more value, because we already know how greedy and grimy Sony is, and they don't want to do it. So till next time, guys, we're going to touch on something later on. So peace.